Popped off at the beginning of April. I was getting $1,500 a day, and then it's kind of tailed off a little bit. I made 18,000 last month.
What would you
Mhm.
say to people that are unsure about the financial part of the investment?
The goal is to like get the skills to be able to make more money. So you're paying for the skills. You're paying for the extra push, the ability to do it, and I think the confidence to do it. Just keep going. Keep doing it.
Okay, cool. So thanks for taking the time even to join the conversation. Can you just introduce yourself a little bit? What were you doing before joining the coaching program, before doing YouTube?
I went to school for design and I kind of have a job currently still, but I hope to move away from that pretty soon. I'm working a 9 to 5 currently, but I'm hoping to move away from that. And so it kind of, just because the money isn't great with my job right now, I've kind of been forced to try and other avenues, this being one of them. So really excited that it's kind of starting to work out. So
Yeah, really cool. What actually, motivated you to explore YouTube?
just the ability to actually still be somewhat creative. Being in design, there is that element of creativity. I know a lot of the times it's, copy what works and everything like that, but I think where I am right now with the channel, I'm able to be a little bit creative just because, trying to stand out and trying to be the authority in the niche and whatever. But yeah, so that was sort of what led me there and just learning and getting better.
Really
And
cool.
yeah,
Doing well right now, right?
right now,
Really
keep
cool.
it going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But did you have any prior experience with YouTube or online business or?
Um, Not a whole lot. I mean, I was mostly just freelancing before, just trying to do mostly like illustrations and design. But not really a whole lot of experience, mostly online trying this. I know a lot of people try the other stuff like drop shipping and whatnot, but for whatever reason, I just landed on YouTube and I was like, yes, this is somehow for me. And I don't know why, but I got to keep going at it. So,
Yeah, really cool. Did you have any fears or doubts about joining the program or doing YouTube in general?
um, yeah, there's always a fear that you're going to fail, that it's not going to work out, that you're not going to figure it out. But even like with this channel, there's some days where I'm like, oh, am I still doing okay? Do I need to do something different? But at the end of the day, it's all just progress. So long as you just keep getting better, as soon as you keep going, as soon as you keep making those, small improvements each and every video, each and every day, yeah, then eventually you're gonna get there. So
Really cool. So what like exactly convinced you to start this? What made
like the
you
the
yeah to
program or
the program or YouTube? What convinced you to take the leap?
I'm a person that really needs a little like helping hand when I do have the doubt. It's mostly when that happens because when you're on your own and you have the doubt and you have the fear, it can be kind of overwhelming. So when you have, people there saying, no, just keep going, it's fine, just, keep making improvements, or this is what you can do as like a proactive thing to try. It's obviously so much more helpful than being on your own because I find when you're on your own, it's very isolating because it's an online business. So it's good to like reach out and have people and then people in your corner and rooting for you along the way, right? So that's why mostly for me, anyways.
Yeah, yeah, 100% agree. And like, of course, now it's going well, but you also have had some challenges. What are the biggest challenges going through the program?
Biggest challenges going through the program. It's interesting because I'm in Canada, the time difference. So a lot of the times I'll listen to, the meetings and whatnot, way after the fact. So it's like almost like the delay is my challenge anyways. Challenge with the actual channel, it's just mostly just diving in and just getting better. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if I think about first some of the first videos, they're awful. It's funny going back to them and just like the comments on it was like, you should quit. This is awful. This is horrible. And now it's like, this is like the best thing I've seen today. It's like, oh, okay, it's cool.
Yeah, right.
It's rewarding that way. So,
Yeah, really cool. How did you overcome those challenges?
um, just looking at a lot of different resources of like how to get better at it. A lot, my thing was like with scripts, and I had a little bit of experience with like AI, so that wasn't too difficult to grasp, but just adding personality where you can and just making it more specific and unique. Where I find with AI, it's very hard to stand out if it's just a very generic prompts, discussion, whatever it is, for scripts, for voice, for anything. So adding little layers to make it a little bit unique and kind of stand out that way.
How much time would you say do you spend a day right now on YouTube?
Ooh, I want it to be less. I'm getting better at it. um, I'd say maybe an hour, maybe two. I spend probably a little bit too long on the thumbnails. I think it's just my design background. I'm like, it has to be good, it has to be perfect.
Yeah,
Um, but realistically, I don't need to probably, little cloth on it and this and that and this little part you fix. But yeah, probably about an hour every day.
got
Every
it,
single day though.
got it.
Consistency.
So, what specific aspects of the coaching that you find most valuable?
I would say just because I was in different coaching before this, I would say with the niches and where I would kind of like not waste my time, but where the production is too expensive to produce or niches that aren't really that profitable. Um, I think we can all kind of get distracted by the ones that look cool and high production value. Um, but just saying like maybe try something else. This might be better, etc. Because I think I would have went down a long-winded path of a lot of failing and trying. So yeah, I think that's where it's really, really beneficial to me.
Got it. And how would you describe the like overall experience working with the coaching with the team?
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean the time difference is something, but for the most part, it's always helpful. It's never like, oh, whatever, like you're in my corner, so you're there to help whatever my questions are. Um, I'm like a very independent person, so it's hard for me to ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
but but there are times when I'm like, I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't know if is this right? Is this correct? I don't want to. And it's nice having people there just to even just to say it and know that it's this is the answer and this is what you should be doing. So I don't
Yeah,
have to go and research it and you know waste time doing that. So
exactly, exactly. And how long did it take you to start seeing significant results?
it was technically my second channel tried in this program. I think my third channel overall. I think it was like a few months. Few months. I started the this channel right now in February, and I think I got it monetized in about 2 weeks. And then the first month was a little rocky, but in the second month, obviously, it's what it is now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you feel comfortable sharing it? What does it look like today or over the last month?
Uh yeah. I don't know how to do that in here, but I can send you a screenshot or something.
Yeah, or just
Um,
tell like people watching it what are you currently doing in terms of numbers or in terms of views?
Popped off at the beginning of April. I was getting had some like a few $1,000 days, a $1,500 day, and then it's kind of tailed off a little bit, but there's still for the whole month of April, it's been 500 days at the very least every day. And it's not with like a lot of views because the RPM is so high because the videos are longer and everything. So with like the $500 days, I'm only really needing 18,000 views, 17,000 views roughly.
Hmm.
So
And for the people watching, what do you think was the key factor that helped you hitting these results?
consistency first off, like like I've posted every single day without fail. I need to make sure I do that. But also just like getting better at script. I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning. I don't know what a good script is supposed to look like until you look at other channels being successful and you really kind of break them down. And just getting better at that with the hooks and everything like that. Even now, this past week, I'm kind of trying to make the hooks a little bit better, you know, increase maybe like percentages, whatever. So yeah, I think with that is where I needed to learn a lot because the visual stuff with my background, I can
Yeah.
do that. So
Cool.
yeah.
What specific thing would you also say, like, are you the most proud of since starting this?
Honestly, I'm pretty proud of most of like the videos, just the videos and seeing the people respond to them is kind of cool. And like you're always gonna have the negative comments, whatever. Like people, it's not for them, but it's always like, oh, I look forward to your videos, or I look for them every day, and I have this one guy who comments on them like 20 times each video, and I'm like, thank you, but I don't know what you're doing, but thank you. But it's kind of cool to see just people responding to it. It was kind of an underrated thing that I didn't think about in the beginning. It was always about making money, but it's also cool to kind of see it making a difference in people's lives, however much or however little, it's fine, but at least it did that's right.
I agree. I always like there will always be negative comments, but the positive comments, like they're just keep going, or when you just start a new channel and say, "Hey, I'm early here, you're gonna blow up." Those are the nice comments.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially it's like, yeah, keep going, or this is one like your best one yet. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, sick.
Nice,
Thanks.
nice. Yeah, then you build actually a true fan base, right? So that's cool.
Yeah.
Do
Yep,
you
yep.
do you say your life has changed, or has your life changed since hitting these results?
Yeah, I think like the monetary things aside, obviously that's what we all kind of strive for. The ability to do it, and I think the confidence to do it is going to take me farther past this channel, whatever I choose to do. Um, but I think the confidence to be able to say like I can do it is is kind of life changing to me because I didn't know if I could do it until you do it, right?
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, that's probably like the number one for me.
Really cool. Do you have a specific next goal in mind for your YouTube business in general?
I kind of well, I just want to kind of ride this out. If I can get another month like this, then I want to obviously quit my 9 to 5. That would be like my first goal.
Yeah.
Um, but I think in like the long term, I could see having a channel or two or three, whatever, of like really like a higher quality one because I like I'm a perfectionist. I like trying to make things really good and really high quality and kind of perfect as much as possible. So I think in the long term, probably just upping the quality of channels and whatever I choose to do. I'm not there
Yeah.
yet, but in the first one, I just want to quit my 9 to 5. That's my first priority.
Nice. Do you think you can set up new channels right now? You can make new monetized channels?
Oh yeah, I could. I time mostly right now. I think once I am able to move away from the full-time job, then yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Really cool. Okay, so obviously there are people like watching this inspired by your story, but they also might think, hey, I don't not sure. I also work a 9 to 5. Maybe I don't have enough time. What would you say to them?
Um, well, I work a 9 to 5 and I post every single day, so there really is no excuse. As long as you are consistent and you can put in even just a minimal amount of work every single day, eventually you're gonna get there. But you also have to be like really, you have to have intent, you know. I think it was always in the beginning, it's like you kind of dip your feet in and you're like, I don't know, maybe, whatever. But as soon as you just, go all in and just do it and just be consistent and just get better, I truly think anybody can do this. So
Yeah, yeah, I agree. But consistency and dedication is important, you say.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. Okay, and then like time aside, of course, there's also an investment to be made in the facial education program, but also in videos
Mhm.
later on. What would you
Mhm.
say to people that are unsure about the financial part of the investment?
Um, the way I always saw it is it might be a lot up front, depending on your situation, but it might be a lot up front, but eventually you're going to make it back. Like I made 18,000 last month. Like I made it back. It's you can make it back. It's fine.
Hmm.
Um, the goal is to like get the skills to be able to make more money. So you're paying for the skills. You're paying for the extra push, whatever you need. Yeah. So that's what I would say to them.
Yeah,
You can
great
eventually
advice.
make it back.
Great advice. And then the skills are like you can use them for the rest of your life,
100%
right?
from channel to channel, wherever I
Yeah,
go, whatever it is. Yeah, as long as you have them, you can always do it, right?
cool. And then the last thing they might come up in their mind, is like, okay, what if I am not gonna see results? What if I'm gonna fail on this business model? Is it even for me?
Well, I was there as well at that point. I think there's always the fear and the doubt, and am am I gonna do this? Is it gonna work? And I think that is a part of everyone's journey. I truly believe that at some point. Um, but as so long as you do just commit yourself and get and push through the hard days, you'll be fine, honestly. Because that'll be the hardest day you'll have. But yeah, just keep going, keep doing it,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, yeah. Keep going. Cool. Is there something else like some last advice, your best piece of advice you can give to people struggling, watching this, trying to make it on YouTube?
Um, just study, watch a lot of videos, and write down notes. You know, dissect scripts, see the imagery. Just be a student before you can create, and just do as much research as you possibly can, because it'll benefit you down the line, down the road. Um, the more the more you can start at like the base of this is the quality and this is what I'm putting out, um, then the higher you can go quicker. So yeah, just do enough research at first and then it'll be beneficial to you
Yeah.
going forward. So
So again, the skills like stacking, building skills.
yeah, just
100% agree.
dissect, dissect everything, every
Yeah,
little thing, every hook, every imagery, every little voice, whatever
yeah,
title,
yeah,
thumbnail.
yeah. Really cool. Thanks for your time. Really valuable. And yeah, thanks again a lot.